has punched a girl in the face.
Clearly you see that his elbow was dislocated.
A drunken swimmer's gone in and he's never come out.
Agitated groups of young men roam the beach. Police are on alert.
If he's carry on with it, he'll be gone, all right? Mate, you know what I'm talking about. Too much tension from too many people, you know, for no reason. No one likes to see it, it's not needed. So, stay away.
Then the simmering threat of violence boils over. A man has punched a girl in the face.
This guy just hit my friend. Up there, she's bleeding in the mouth. He just hit her, all the guys up there, they just hit her in the face and she's bleeding.
When anything to happen, you've got to know who it was, otherwise it's nothing.
Which one hit her?
I just saw her drop to the ground. She's bleeding in the face. They were like bugging us for so long.
What, those ones there?
All those guys.
Well,
Bugging us forever.
Black Rhino to Bondi Central, just put the cameras directly between myself and you and send 2 cops down. Some blokes just knocked the chick out.
He couldn't ID the bloke. She said, I just saw my friend drop to her knees.
So just send them down ASAP, the cops.
Yeah, copy. I can just see the cops, I'll get them.
The guys come up and start talking to us, like hitting on us, and we're like, oh, we're just laughing because we didn't want to, start. And we're just like, oh, no. And then one grabbed my friend's boobs, and then she said that no, I have a boyfriend, I'm not into this. She slapped him, and then he just came up and punched in the face. Yep. Next thing I know, she was on the ground with blood, and then I ran to the lifeguard and told him. Yep. And the guy who did it, he was in red shorts, and he just ran off, and the rest of them were there, and the rest of
One of them, the girl came up, she punched her in the head and dropped her to her knees.
Police take up the chase. With tens of thousands at Bondi, the cowardly offender could easily get lost in the crowd. Police take evidence. If they find the perpetrator and prove the assault, he could well face a jail sentence. Approaching 7 p.m, it's pack-up time, but the New Year's crowd have different ideas.
Letting everyone know that the lifeguards go home at 7 o'clock. If you go in the water and you get into trouble after 7 o'clock, you're on your own. There is no one to help you.
Yeah, I mean, we want to protect and serve, but it's New Year's Day, we want to have a beer as well.
Once again, to all the swimmers out there, guys, the lifeguards are finishing up for the day. I recommend you call it a day and come back tomorrow.
Massive crowd on the beach for pack-up today. Probably be here at least an hour overtime.
Dino's been on duty for 12 hours and still conducting rescues. If lifeguards leave now, lives will almost certainly be lost.
It's frustrating because, we were meant to go home an hour ago. Told them already. If you don't tell people twice.
Oh, your boys are starting to get a little bit frustrated, it's a long day and people just aren't listening to it.
You're rescuing the same people in the same spots. It's like they just don't listen. It's just frustrating, They just... You're doing it for them and they don't even really respect it or give a Boys, let's just go. Let's not watch them anymore. Yeah. We'll be here till 9 o'clock if we keep watching.
The beach is now officially closed. There have been scores of warnings, yet people still swim in rips.
If I did leave now and went home and someone, went after I was gone, I'd still feel pretty guilty.
Now it's time for them to enjoy a beer.
I know it's been massive. We've had rescues all day and probably one of the biggest crowds I've seen for many years. So, I thought after that Friday night, come and have a beer.
But old habits die hard. Hoppo and Reedy are back on the job. A couple struggle 100 metres out. Hoppo and Reedy paddle out in near darkness. Reedy picks off one swimmer. Hoppo rescues 2 more. The couple had been given numerous warnings by lifeguards earlier that afternoon.
Like the sand just went down. We just kept going like... We can't even have a fight here.
We were like, we're gonna be the stubborn people that's gonna die, and we almost did. That was scary.
Listen to the lifeguards. Listen to the lifeguards.
Yeah, seriously, listen to the lifeguards.
It's probably lucky that Reedy and I said we'll go and have a beer because if we weren't having a beer, we went home, there'd be no one there for them. They would have drowned for sure.
Hoppo and Reedy finally go home. But at 9:30 p.m, a call from police. Lifeguards are back on duty.
Had the biggest day ever, and I just got home and had some dinner, and I got a call. There's a chopper down here searching for a missing person. A drunken swimmer's gone in, and he's never come out.
They both went in.
Yeah.
Both went in and one come out.
Been on the drink all day, and all from last night and all day. Come down for a swim, and never come out of the water.
So I'm pretty upset. You know, we were here to 8:15 tonight. We did loads of rescues. It was getting dark, and we warned people over and over.
Oh yeah, affirmative, thank you. Yeah, thanks for your assistance. They've had a look at the shore. They've also had a look at the cliff face. Yep. They've not been able to see anything.
Postponing.
Let's go.
At 10 p.m, the search is postponed.
I guess we'll sort of take us as it goes in the morning. If he's still missing, then it's more of a body recovery, which will be not nice at all.
It's an absolute tragedy if something has occurred here, but weighing up all the options, they told me he was a good swimmer. Yeah, sure, he'd had a gut full of piss, but I reckon he's somewhere else.
It's a horrible way to start the year.
Next morning, Dino gets a phone call about the missing swimmer.
Yeah, mate, I guess it's the best result. It is frustrating, but happy not to be looking for a body this morning. I'll pass it on to you, John. He's all right, boys. One of those days where we walked away and said, you know, we're lucky no one died today, and to get the call to come back and look for a body was pretty hard to take, and then to find out he was drunk and irresponsible and he's turned up at his mum's house. It's really, I don't know how to take it. I guess I'm glad he's not dead.
You know, it says it all. It was a hot day. The 1st of January, they got blind, they've gone for a swim and missed each other.
Well, he left his clothes on the beach. I guess you would, you know, he's gone missing and just disappeared.
Did he walk home through Bondi on New Year's Day in the nude and not even know about it?
Alcohol is banned on and around Bondi Beach, though groups of backpackers gathered on the hill are flouting the no drinking law. Plus, several bars are within stumbling distance of the water. Lifeguards are becoming concerned.
People are starting to... Only takes them 1 or 2, and they fire up and think they're in thoughts.
Guys, if you can't swim, it's not a good place to try and learn, okay?
It does get frustrating. I've lost my cool, you know, a few times on the megaphone.
Please move north or go down to the flags. Simple.
Some people don't listen, know better. You just got to go get them.
I'm not doing this to hear my own voice. Please move over.
The gathering on the hill is becoming rowdier. Plus, they're running out of Christmas carols.
I'm pretty sure some of the lifeguards who are down the water's edge doing their job would have preferred to be up there and jumping up and down with the Hare Krishnas.
Mark my words, in 10 minutes' time, you're going to be rescuing Hare Krishnas out in that water.
We looked out to sea and there was a guy in pretty bad trouble.
Christmas Day, and Yatesy races to a swimmer drowning in Backpacker's Rip. The man with tattoos is a member of the public who has come to the rescue.
The waves were just going over the back of his head. He was standing, but I could see in his face, you know, you just tell when someone's sort of freaking out.
It's amazing that people can drown in, you know, water you can pretty much nearly stand up in down here.
Put your head forward a little bit more. Let your head in between your legs. That's it, just like that. And keep the breathing up, really slow and deep.
When Troy went up to him first, he probably felt okay.
Try it up. Okay. Not dizzy? I had too much alcohol. Oh, there we go. There's...
And then 5 minutes later, he was worse, and this got worse and worse. This is what happens.
The patient said that he breathed in a lot of water while he was out the back. And the concern for us is that he might have secondary drowning. That's when someone follows a lot of seawater and it actually sits in their lungs. And a few days later, you could die from water on your lungs. You know, that's why we take it really seriously.
he was losing his colour and, he was fading fast, and just gave him some oxygen. I thought it might have made him feel better, and oxygen's like medicine. After 5 minutes, his colour came back. It was awesome.
I'm just, the people are very strong, and I was very tired, and I lost my control. Where I come, we don't have the sea.
The day warms up and the crowds surge down. New Year's Day is about to get madder still. By midday, there are an estimated 20,000 people on the beach. A dangerous combination of swell and tide unsettles the lifeguards.
Mate, the tide's going out and the swell is large and the crowd is pretty much all still drunk.
The tide is now changed and the water is starting to push out to sea.
With the tide turning, these rips are just going to start kicking right in.
A boy swimming outside the flags struggles to stay afloat. Then Harry spots someone else in trouble. Meanwhile, the jet ski scoops up swimmers caught further out. Brooke is the only lifeguard left on the sand. At the worst possible moment, the jet ski suddenly stops.
You alright? Put it on the reserve tank.
Put it on the reserve tank.
Just hit the stop button and see if that kicks it back in.
No matter what Troy tries, it won't start.
Please clear the water. It's broken down and he's going to wash in.
At the mercy of the waves, the half-ton jet ski has suddenly become a serious danger. If it hits a swimmer, the consequences could be dire.
Attention in the water. To all those people swimming here in front of this jet ski, please clear the water. Please come right out of the water. If this jet ski hits you, it will hurt.
Turn it around and you'll just be able to wash in, just hold on the back of the mat.
Troy is in trouble as a set of waves looms in.
See, hang on, Troy. Perfect. He's done the right thing. He's jumped off then, took it side on the back of the mat, and just washed him straight in.
With the beach at its most treacherous, the jet ski is out of action and the team is stretched to the limit.
Oi, no more swimming here. You can't swim.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, the lifeguards are dealing with very difficult situations today. You must go up to the flags, 300 metres up to the door.
So just head back to shore. We've got 3 no swimming signs up there. We don't want anyone swimming out here. Conditions are really dangerous.
As lifeguards scan the water for struggling swimmers, attention is suddenly drawn to the shallows. Brooke races over. The man is playing a practical joke.
Feel free to give him a spray.
He's just playing dead. He's getting a bit of attention, but if he wants to do it, go do it in your bath or something, not down the beach.
I thought it was a full-on spinal. Like he was laying there and everyone's looking at him. So I went up and then he looked up and just smiled at me and I went, yeah. I kicked the guy. We had the jet ski breaking down, Whippet's out doing a rescue. I'm trying to watch 100 other people in the water. Can't believe he's so selfish just to take my time away from other people.
Broken down jet ski, Whippet was doing a rescue, spinal in the freaking shore break. It was anything. Yeah, that was terrible. And I had my feet up on the rhino.
Finally, the disabled jet ski is back on the shore.
No, it's the first time it's happened. We've done training for it, but it's the first time it's happened, real life situation kind of thing. So I knew the ski would just go straight in if you got into the back of the mat. So yeah, it was good. They were probably laughing their heads off. They thought I was going to probably tip it or something.
Bondi's skate bowl attracts some of the world's best skaters. But not every visitor is a pro.
We just got a kid, looks like he's dislocated his elbow in the bowl. Chapo and I head up to the skate park. When we get there, we notice this poor little kid right in the bottom of the bowl, and you could quite clearly see that his elbow was dislocated. Our first concern is to get him some pain relief.
Hey, little man, this is not going to taste very nice, but I need you to breathe it in. Okay, just breathe on it, just like a whistle.
Yeah. The green whistle delivers methoxyflurane, an analgesic gas.
It does tend to calm things down. His mum was there, had Matty D there as well. And it makes it a lot easier for us to move him in as little pain as we can.
He's getting the green whistle as we speak, but yeah, it's a bad one.
Okay, copy that. So do you require for an ambo?
Absolutely.
Copy that, thank you.
How you feeling, buddy? You feeling a bit better?
That's great. We're just going to get you out of the bowl.
What I'll do, can we get in, Mum? You've got to figure out the easiest way of moving them and restricting their pain. And we're just lucky enough this time was only a little kid, and it was quite easy, this one, to get him out.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
It's just 2 days before Christmas, and Billy risks spending it in hospital.
There you go, mate.
This is his first accident, like first proper accident, so he might be having a bit of time off. I'm not sure. He's meant to be going up to Byron on Boxing Day for a week, and then we're going down the south coast straight after that, me and him and the others. It's just bad timing. He lost a tooth today too.
We gave him the green whistle, and this dude was just cruising like nothing had ever happened.
Do you remember what you did, Billy, how you fell? Do you? What happened? Were you dropping in here, at this end? Where were you dropping in?
Kick turning and I fell off.
You kick-turned where? At this, whereabouts? Down there?
Deep end.
At the deep end.
The new story is you busted an air, you did a 720 in the air, and then you nearly landed it, but you landed in the flats. That's the story, all right?
And all the girls were watching.
Yeah.
They're still watching.
There's girls everywhere, but just relax.
Yeah, we were just hoping for his sake that young Billy didn't have to spend Christmas in hospital.
Billy underwent emergency surgery. He had pins inserted into his elbow to keep the bone in place. After 30 hours in the hospital, he made it home on Christmas Eve. Dino spots the day's first emergency at the south end.
Bondi Central to Rhino, get down the south end now. We've got 2 girls in the rear.
Oh, we got to go to backpackers.
We got to go. Yeah, Bob, go.
2 women are calling for help in a rip. Bobby heads out on the rescue board.
Yeah, he's got them. Who knows what they were doing last night. Probably not the best day to go for a swim.
The woman on the board was dumped by a wave. She's back on dry land, but not out of danger.
She went down corner to Central. She's a young girl. She'd probably be in her very early 20s.
Just down the side of your neck there. She hit it very hard.
I swim down instead of up.
What she tells Bobby next rings loud alarm bells.
You got any pins and needles anywhere?
In my arms.
You got some pins and needles in your arms?
Legs.
Okay, we're going to need a board, Tommy, spinal board.
A young woman has a sore neck and pins and needles in her arm. Both are signs of a possible spinal injury.
Just supporting next.
Just when you get there, give me some patient details.
How old is she?
21.
What's your name?
She's 21-year-old female.
Tiny.
We're going to put a collar on your neck, all right, just as a precautionary measure. All right?
Suspected spinals are treated with extreme caution.
All right. It's all right, keep your neck nice and still for us.
If Tani has any broken bones in her neck, they could irreparably damage her spinal cord.
All right, is there a little bit of pain there as we do that? Okay, that's all right. All right, can you move your toes for me a little bit? Not really? Does it hurt to do that? If it hurts, don't do it. If it hurts, don't do it.
Another bad sign.
Right, ambo's on its way.
Tani is a skydiving instructor from Wollongong. a swim at Bondi probably seemed a much safer activity.
I thought she was gonna drown, or I thought she could get up. Tanya and I haven't slept all day since 2 days ago. Yeah, we were very tired. We were having fun all night and then decided to go swimming this morning.
Right, we'll just get on 3, we'll go back, Tommy. Yep, 1, 2, 3.
Tani is carefully moved to the spinal board and immobilised.
So I'll just try and restrict your movement as much as you can, all right? So if we ask you any questions, just say yes or no. Sorry for this, hands.
It will be hours before Tani knows whether she suffered any permanent damage. Ambulance officers return the spinal board used for Tani that morning. They also bring the good news she suffered no serious injury.
Yeah, biggest complaint was feeling uncomfortable with the sand. So once they've cleared that up, I reckon it should be A1.